we gotta do our cool little intro clip. Right now, before I say the intro, I say whatever so I can drop the screen in front of it and then put the thing. But after that, we hit the intro. That little cool part, right?
What up? It's your boy Baja Daggers, host of the 963 DagrRoom Mix Show and Podcast. Just a little warning: this show may contain some strong language, bad words. But if you're too young for this, go ask your parents' permission. You know the commandments: honor thy father and thy mother. So, let's get into the show.
What up, man? It's your boy Baja Daggers, host of the 963 DagrRoom Podcast. And today, I got a very special guest with me today. I got my boy Lil Neb. Introduce yourself, man.
Yes, sir. My name's Lil Neb, out of Paris, California. I do rap, and I've been hosting my own show as well. So getting that done.
I was having an interesting conversation with my little brother before. I caught a couple of it as I was setting up. So we're gonna start out first. Tell us what it's like growing up in Paris.
So honestly, like I was telling his little brother at first. So I was born in Anaheim, and then I was there until about like 6 years old, and then I left and I moved to Nebraska for like 12, 13 years. So I pretty much did all my time there, and just like a lot of experience and a lot of growth. And then I came back. My parents split, and then I came back to Cali for like maybe 2 more years. And then I left to the Navy and all that. But I've been back in Paris for about like 2 years now. I'm moving on 3. And I like it, Paris is cool. And I've been able to meet so many like talented local people and so much going on right now. So I like Paris. I fuck with it.
Okay, I like that. So you went to the Navy. You grew up in Nebraska. You was all over the place.
Yeah,
right.
I've been all over the place a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Tell us what it's like to grow up all over and then go see the world.
Yeah. So I've been blessed with opportunities and just being able to do different things throughout my childhood. My mom's ex-husband owned his own business, whatever. So he had money to be able to do different things, and I'm grateful for that. So, but like I said, most of the time was in Nebraska, and in Nebraska I just was growing up playing soccer, kicking it with the homies, nothing really crazy. I guess a lot of my other growth or like a lot of culture shocks are like when I came from Nebraska back to Cali and I was like a junior or whatever. And everything was just so much different, bro. Everything was so much different. But I loved it. And I started, when I came back from Nebraska, I started in Orange County.
Oh, okay,
I was living with my grandma again. So, but yeah, bro, I love it. And then, some time in the Navy, I was able to go to different places.
Right.
Crazy, Dubai, Thailand, France, etc. And that was cool. Did some time there, and now back to Paris, and I've done some traveling, here and there, but just around the States. But yeah.
Okay, that's great. I like that. That's interesting. That's interesting. Get to see a lot. So you started out as a show promoter, or how did that start?
So I started out, and shout out to my boy 10. I started out with my boy 10 and some old homeboys that we used to talk to. His name was Jesus and Beagle. Shout out to them too. And so we started just doing skits on YouTube, bro.
Oh,
this is like 2020. Like I dropped my first skit February 1st. And so yeah. And we were doing skits, and then COVID happened. Boom.
Right.
That shit, it went all bad. Yeah, shut everything down, and like people would want to do their own thing, and people didn't want to get sick, and all this, so many things. And then slowly, it low-key just transitioned into music. And then I made a booth in my garage. Shout out Pat, my mom's husband. He put some plywood panels up in my garage, and that was it. And we made it a booth with a little window and everything. And since then it's grown. But I just started making music, then music videos, like I was telling you. And later on, that same year, 2020, right? 2020, no, not even until 2021. So the following year, 2021, is when I had my first show in my backyard, October 28th.
Oh, you were doing background.
Yeah.
That's
Shout out to my mom, shout out to my parents for letting that happen. But October 29th, was 2021 is when I had my first show, 55 people. And it was cool, bro, something small. And then I kind of fell in love with that, like, performing, you know,
right.
feeling like.
Yeah, I know what it's like hitting the stage, you know, like getting the mic.
And it was crazy because I prepared and I trained really hard for that, and I went sober for it. So
okay.
Yeah, I do my show sober. I don't like to really do them drunk or whatever. So just that one experience and that one time drove me to like do another show, meet more artists. My second show was then following in March, and it wasn't just myself and another guy. It was 3 artists total opening, and then myself. And then that was 80 people, you know. And I bought 14 lights, fog machines, like big setups, and I was blessed to meet certain people along the way to help me put that together. A team, you know. My homie all the way from Nebraska comes out to the show.
Oh, okay,
and he helps me put it together. So that's when it kind of took off. And then I got blessed with doing a bar show. They made me host like a bar show, which was great. Boom, did that. And then I just had a music festival just last week, September 17th.
Oh yeah,
17th.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
It was 12 artists, but we ended up that day, it was just doing 9. It was great, bro. It was a learning experience, and it's crazy. And then that's when now I'm like, people see me and they're like, oh, promoter.
Yeah.
Like promoter, so that's what I've been doing now. But after the show, just taking a break.
Oh, that's good. It was a festival, because I seen it on your Instagram, man. It was a festival, so it was like a weekend long thing?
No, so it was just like, the reason I called it a festival is because my other shows, they just had like 2-3 artists. Mm-hmm. This one, at one point, we had 14 artists.
Oh, okay.
Like, so it was going to be like, it was an all day thing.
Yeah.
The doors opened at like 3, right?
Right.
And then closed at 12. Obviously, people didn't come till later, you know?
Yeah.
So, like I said, those things are like learning experiences where you're like, okay, well, we got to adjust and like, you know, maybe we didn't have to be there all that long and just make it from this time. But we can try to manage the artists. The reason we made it long is because there were so many artists and we wanted to give each artist, you know, enough time slots. Right. But even then, you know, there was things that, you know, we were done with stuff. But it was good. It was a great time. More people showed up. I believe it was like around 100 people. We had that little ranch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Shout out Oscar. He put up the ranch, and it was great, bro. It was good.
That's good. Yeah, because I had went to a festival as a vlogger, as a podcast, and everything. And I mean, I'm people that show up late. You know what I mean? Because when I showed up, it was a few of us already humping. It was a few people already there, like already performing and everything. So by the time I set up, so you know what I mean. A lot of times those things, like even though they go long, you want to probably start later sometimes. I don't know. I'm not a promoter. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, no, and you're right, bro. Like eventually we'll be at that level. I'm gonna work to get to that level where people want to be there at 3.
Right.
Well, I want to get there early. So, but for now, like I just gotta learn and play my strong suits.
Right.
And work on the like my weaker links. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just like internally make sure the team is doing better and what we need to work on as a team. So like I did it at a ranch and we had staff, and still there were so many artists and so many working parts to just that, you know, the food, the artists, setting up the DJs, and then ticket stands and security, and then all this and that. So I think for April I'm probably just gonna go back to my house because I can hold like at least 120 people in my backyard. Okay. And I can set it up pretty nice. So probably take it back to my backyard, play my strong suits, and really just take it time to learn, you know, what do we need to please people better, the customers. Because at the end of the day, it's about the fans, customers, people who are buying the tickets, and I want the best experience. It's just not average experience anytime they come to my show.
No, absolutely. That's great. That's a great way. That's a great mindset to have, especially in the type of industry you're in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because in my short time in the industry, because I was a rapper many moons ago, in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? And I seen a lot. You know, just being a rapper, how much it takes for them to have, you know, the vendors there for food, then the merch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta have, you know, people always want to act the fool, so your security guards gotta look like mountains. And even if they can't fight, they still gotta look like they can. And it's so much going on.
It's a lot, bro. And you know, I've been blessed to meet talented, amazing artists throughout this journey, and I think that's what made me fall in love with promoting more than like me getting in the booth and me doing the track. Because to get those guys to like see the reactions, like when I tell them, hey, come do your green screen photo shoot, and they see the product, they see the time, and you know, they see that I care, that makes them care. Right. And I think that's what I'm in it for, bro. I love that feeling to see them like get on stage and kill it.
Right.
That's what it's about, you know, because there's so many. Once we get bigger and all this, we don't know. I don't know how, you know, the music industry. We know it's a nasty place, you know, just like a lot of other things. But for now, while it's in my control, I'm gonna do what I can to, you know, respect everyone, and everyone gets at least something out of what we have, you know.
Right. Yeah, so you do photography? Oh, you were saying you shoot music videos? You do everything.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Go ahead, bro. My bad.
No, I was gonna say, we can talk about let's think about the music video thing, because it's something that I thought about. I always crack jokes on here about being, you know, part-time this and a part-time that, since I bought a camera and everything. You know what I mean? But what does that entail, like shooting music videos?
So shout out to my boy 10. We started 10 years as the guy that made my logo, the J&A blocks that I had tatted on me. So we've been going. He's a photographer. He's my main guy. He's put me on anything that I know now about photography. So he's my main guy. And then I also have shout out Ashley, also my DJ C Money. She also helps me behind the camera. And so we go out together, 2 cameras. We have 2 cameras, and we've been doing music videos since then. It started just with me and 10, and just doing 1 camera, 1 lens, and then it evolved to like multiple locations, multiple lenses, and just changing the game, learning how to edit, because I also edit my own stuff too.
Right.
So it's been a crazy evolution, but as far as like the photography, 10's put me on anything I know, like from lighting for the green screen, all that stuff. He's so smart, and I'm blessed to have a homie like that. Man, he's at my pad every Saturday. He's been at every festival, anything, you know, that I've had, every music video. So I'm blessed to have, you know, people like that around me too, to put me on that knowledge.
Right.
Without them, bro, you know, I would not be where I'm at.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's the drive, because I have people like that too. I just bumped my head, so finally somebody saw that I had some effort. That I needed a little help, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just a little help, like, no, do this instead of this type shit. You know? So I get where you're coming from.
Exactly.
And how long you been shooting music videos for?
A year.
A year?
And I've done 13.
Oh, okay.
I planned, last year I dropped 8. I've done 3 now, so what is that? 9, my bad. Horrible, I'm at 11, so I've done 11 total. But I've done so many other videos, but I want to do at least 9, 10 this year, and I've dropped 3, so just want to elevate what I did last year. But I've been taking in so much more information now, and just learning more, and just trying to, you gotta see where like the culture's at too, bro. Like what's popping, like, and it takes time to like, to be like, I have my vision, and I'm always gonna put my vision, like, 100%. But I feel like you also gotta play with the culture, and like, you gotta give the people what they want, you know, like, something to draw them back each time. So that's what I've been learning now. So hopefully these new music videos will come out good.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy that you said that, because a lot of times me being older, because I'm a lot older than a lot of the dudes you see me with. I have to ask myself, like, damn, what do they like? Because I'm stuck in 1995 as far as rap goes. Like, I like the newer music. There's nothing wrong with it. And you know what I'm saying? I listen to it, but in my mind, it's like, damn, but that was the golden era. And sometimes older heads, like us, stay in, like, you know, give play to the new music. Because I like a lot of the new music. I did get a chance to hear a couple of your songs. And I'm digging what I'm hearing. You know what I'm saying? I'm digging what I'm hearing.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
You know what I mean? And I'm one of those, what they call me, purists. I'm an old man. You know, I'm a purist. I guess a lot of people, when they think of what I like, they think I have a specific sound in mind. And maybe that was true 4 or 5 years ago, but as you start doing things like trying to reach out, because it was long before I was even a podcaster, I was just like, I would like to just reach out to people, see what they think. You know what I'm saying? Even in what I do on my weekends. You know what I mean?
That's pretty dope though. Like, that's that you're reaching out to people and stuff like that. Like, always feedback and stuff.
Right. It's a learning process. So now I'm like, let me listen. And then when I start really listening, a lot of these new guys, they have something to say. They do. It's just the way they say it. A lot of our generation don't understand it.
Right.
But it's not that they're not saying it. They're saying something. You know?
No, and there's so many different styles now, bro. It's crazy. And honestly, a lot of artists that I know, all the artists that I've worked with, like, they all listen to obviously all the older greats, you know. But just like me, like I said, not that Nebraska doesn't listen to rap, but the people I was kicking it with at the time, I guess, really weren't into the rap scene. So I really wasn't into rap, and so I can truthfully say, like, I was back in Cali when I was a junior. Like, and then that's when I was like, okay. So then I hopped on like that whole SoundCloud generation, and that's when like stuff like kicked off for me, and I was like, those are my favorite guys now. Besides like, I can go Eminem, and then like obviously like Tupac, Ice Cube. I can go back to Ice Cube for sure. Eazy-E. Yeah. Like those are people that I definitely know a couple tracks off. But yeah, no, the whole new rap is crazy, bro. It's different.
Yeah, you came from the SoundCloud era.
Yeah, I remember that. The SoundCloud era. Yeah.
They had everybody. They had like the emo rappers, the backpackers, the gangsters, and a lot of the rappers you cited. I looked up to them because obviously that was my generation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ice Cube. But I came like later on to like Big Pun. I don't know if you know how this Big L.
Yeah.
Like all the New York rappers from the late '90s. That was a lot of what I like this stuff. But that's it. Let's see. So you said you built your own booth and all that?
Yeah. So like I was saying, shout out to Pat. We built our own booth, and it's just like plywood. It's just like this corner of this room, just plywood off, and we built a little window. And slowly but surely, man, we put monitors, the Mac. What is it? There's a whole desk. It's a whole area, bro.
You turned it into the studio.
Yeah, I turned it into the studio. There's TVs in there now. AC unit that we put there to cool everyone down. Tables, chairs, all that. So, but it took time. Like
that takes time. I know it does.
I barely put TVs in there. Like I swear, like 4 months ago, it's the little things that I'd be like, oh damn, like people are gonna be like, that's it. I got a TV.
Yeah, because look, if somebody go book studio time, they get in there like, yeah, then your logo's on the TV.
Yeah, exactly. And for my March show this year, I was blessed. My homie blessed me with the opportunity to meet someone named Duke that spray paints. He's an artist.
Right.
An artist, and so he spray painted these plywood walls that we use for the show, and they're beautiful, bro. We put them up in the garage.
Oh, okay.
So now the booth is like walled off. It's like a complete whole wall. So it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing, bro. That's what I'm saying. Gotta slide one time, check it out.
Yeah. No, because I've been to a lot of studios, man. From in the garage, where you're sweating, but you're recording, and then
exactly.
Other ones that are like super fancy, and then there's the ones that are like almost there. Like, damn, in a couple years you're gonna be fly, but a couple years you're gonna be charging $100 an hour.
Yeah,
you know
exactly. No, for sure.
But the one thing for sure that I've always known, as long as the sound quality is good, when my music comes back, that's all that matters.
Yeah, no, of course, yeah.
But sure. You got you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I listen a lot of times when I first listen to, because I listen to it from like I guess you could say like an A&R standpoint, because I listen to first the quality, and it sucks. I hate myself for that. Now that I'm almost 40, I hate myself. Like, man, it's like
sometimes you look back and you're like, I know.
Why did I could have this? But then the reason why is because I hang out with my best friend. Shout out Topsy. He got there with me and teaching me us. He was the man that taught me how to do. He tried to teach me how to be an engineer. Let's keep it a buck. He was like, I would come for studio sessions, and because he didn't charge me, he was my best friend. So he's like, no, you gotta record. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do this. So I know like how to press record, and I know how to adjust. But after that, not doing it.
I barely started like picking up on the engineering. Thank you to Fluco. It's a key guy that I met later on, early now in my career. I'm so thankful to have. He's put me on to so many things. So he put me on engineering, and now I started trying to work on engineering my songs. But not only my songs, I've been blessed enough to work with other artists and songs. And so engineering is a whole different world, though. You know?
It is. Like my boy, he raps, he produces, makes beats, and he does the mixing and mastering and stuff.
Yeah.
It's crazy, right? Because I'll sit there with my raw file, like I could rap like super low. He's outside. Oh, come to the door. Oh, tell him to park in the visitors. Don't worry, I can edit this out. This is exactly why I don't do lives.
You're good, bro.
What's the time on?
We're 19.
19. Oh, man, not bad. Tell him to record. Tell me either way. He can come in and then just knock on it or text you when he gets to the front.
He hasn't looked at the message yet, but I told him that you're doing a podcast, so don't open the gate to just come here.
Oh, okay.
He hasn't looked at it yet.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember a little Brandon. He had glasses. He looked like a little Cholito.
No.
He used to be a driver with us. But
Maybe, no, I don't know.
But I talked to a lot of us that used to work. You're still. Yeah, I seen this for a minute, so he said he's gonna pull up and stuff. We thought again we had some, Black and Hispanic people, bro. We run late to everything.
Yeah.
to everything, bro. I was like, oh my Lord. And it's funny because I swore I was going to wake up at 5. I thought I was going to be asleep by 9, like I tell you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fucking that working night shift, bro.
It's horrible.
It's tough, bro. It's like that sleep, sometimes it's eat or sleep.
Yeah, no, it's crazy that there is times when it's either eat or sleep.
Eat or sleep, and I'm like, sleep.
Yeah, not sleep. I'm gonna eat it. But for the amount of work that you do, and then you work in the same place, because man, I see you every night. You're like you're ready for work, and then I'm sure you get home and you're like, man, I gotta
do all this, getting out, you know, and. That's when, like, especially during the concert times, bro, especially this one, like, I'm telling you, this festival I did has shown me so much, like, even just on my level, how much I can handle as a person, because you just kind of, like, get sucked into it, bro, like, right after work, I get home and just get on the computer and just, like, I have artists hitting me up constantly, I have to do this, I have to do that, send you this, I gotta go this with the shirts and that with the venue, so, like, I learned to, like, you gotta be able to like manage shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like manage.
Yeah.
And working at our job where we're at, I feel like it's the little things, bro. Being able to manage, like, has taught me to manage out here, like my own shit. I'm like, fuck. But sometimes, like this one, I learned too. Like, sometimes, bro, you just gotta let the ropes go, especially if you got a team around you.
Yeah.
You gotta put them on and show. Not everyone's gonna do what your vision is, but giving them as much guidance as possible. And that's what I learned as a leader just this festival. It's like, I know that not everyone's going to do it how I want it, but as long as I can put you on and show you to the best of your capabilities and appreciate you for that, then, you know, that's what we need.
Yeah, no, that absolutely. A lot of things that I learned was from the position they give us at work and stuff. They threw me out there. Now I'm like, so I'm gonna do this like this when I get home.
Yeah.
If this works at work, it might work here. Just organizing yourself.
Yeah.
And I'm learning. I'm saying learning, bro, because there's days like I didn't drop an episode last week, and it's not because there was things I had going on. I just was tired.
No,
I was tired.
Yes.
So I gotta manage. Like I'm looking at the computer, just like I'll look at it like this. And, I'm just gonna sleep.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it when I wake up, and I don't do it.
And
I gotta fix that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been fixing it. I should say I'm fixing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, and that's like, you gotta learn, like we're talking like management. You gotta learn how to like balance, like the dream, what you want, what you're chasing, and then also like life.
Right.
Life comes fast, bro. The dream comes slow, but you have to just keep pushing with it. And life is moving, bro. Like some days I'm like, man, like we just said, it's already October. Tomorrow. I'm like, this is crazy. Like I was waiting for September. I feel like just 3 months ago, and I'm in October.
Now you're looking back and
now I'm like,
I did that.
God dang, and like it just flies by.
It does. No, it's crazy that it does. It keeps going.
Yeah.
Like life just keeps going. And it's how my boy he taught it to me best when I was about 24, maybe like 23, 24. He's like, life, it changes in moments.
Yeah.
It might be true right now, but in the next 15 seconds, it probably won't be true again.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy. So, yeah, life changes in moments.
Yeah.
Seconds, bro.
Man.
And everything just can go left. You know what I mean?
Right. There's this one. I don't know how I like, you know, obviously I'm older. There's an older Jay-Z song I love a lot. It's by him and Too Short. It's called A Week Ago.
No, I've heard that.
Remember that song? Yeah, it was all good just a week ago, bro. Like, damn, what happened?
I know, bro. I feel like it's crazy. But I feel like in those situations, then you just gotta like adapt. You're like,
yeah, you have to.
But you know, sometimes it's hard, bro. You just fucking take that gut punch, and you're like, I need to take a second real quick and like reanalyze, readjust, and then just keep pushing forward. You know,
that's real. And I've learned that running this podcast. Like I'm telling you, there was another dude that used to work with us, Jonathan. I don't know if you remember him. Dark skinned dude, got glasses.
No.
A support driver. Used to be our support driver. Anyways, he was my first interview. He'll tell you my very first interview was on my phone, like sitting right there. Like it came from that to his little box to all this stuff that I'm like, you know, it's just a hustle, bro.
That's motivating though, bro, because it starts like this, bro. Like it starts so small, and then you find yourself buying a mixer. Yeah, like it starts like with the mics, and you're like, oh yeah, and then like I said, once you find yourself buying this product, and then you're like, wow, I got here, like, but you cherish those moments, and then you just keep moving forward and moving forward. But I feel like sometimes we get ahead of ourselves. I get ahead of myself.
I have.
Like, I be buying stuff, and then sometimes, like, I haven't even learned what I have on deck already. Like, I just want to have the best, but I don't even know,
how to do it with the
basics.
Yeah, you feel me? No, it's crazy you say it like that, because some stuff I felt like I did. I've done that, because me and my wife have had this conversation. You should have done certain things first, and then this, and it's true. Because I could have really ran with my phone if I'd have just learned how to clear my memory quicker. And then, you know what I mean? Maybe down the line. That's why now I have this little list, and I'm trying to stick to it. And I hope I'm being honest here, babe. I have needs, wants, and wants. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a need. Like, do I need it for the podcast? I do. I need one. Like, I could use it, but...
Do I? Yeah.
Do I really need it, or can I go a couple months?
Oh, my God. I'd be the same way. I go to Guitar Center, Best Buy, whatever. Do I need this in the booth? It could be a little keyboard.
Bro.
Do I need this in the booth?
And it's
do I want it in the booth? I don't know.
And it's crazy. It's crazy you say like, because I had it like that, right? These mics were because I had an interview with a few people coming. What's up, baby? Oh, I had a few people come in. I don't know if you've seen the interview with my brother that does he does clothing. This is his show. Shout out Trot. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Young Hebrews Woke. When he was in his interview, I'm like, damn, I need microphones. My girl's like, well, this mixer comes with these mics and it's fairly cheap. American Musical Supply, bro. Check them out. They're pretty clean. I get a bunch of stuff from there. I got a grip of stuff for the podcast.
27.
27. Okay. Oh, reason why? No, not even that. So my interview, I took about 45 minutes. Anything over an hour and 15 minutes.
I've never posted anything long.
No, it's not an uploading thing. It's the editing thing and the memory thing, because I add all them effects to it.
Yeah.
So 45 minutes is perfect, where I can add, like, say, I could put like you seen the drops I have on my?
I've seen some. Yeah,
like I'll clip them in. I could clip them in if I want to.
Yeah.
And in 45 minutes will make the interview 50. Makes it cool, uploadable for like 20 minutes maybe. And shit like that. It's like little things, bro. Like you say, it's the little things.
It's the little things, bro. Like you really start to learn that. It's the little things.
You going? Okay, cool. Where'd you pick up at?
This whole thing.
Oh, okay. But no, like you were saying, it's the little things that make, you know what I'm saying, the difference. And I'm noticing that, like, you know what I mean? Even one thing that you said that caught me, and I'm guilty of, is I'll buy something and don't know how to use it.
Yeah, bro.
Like I will now I'm getting better at that. What I do now is I will Google the thing I want and then see if it's worth it. Like I don't know if you see me pull out this little red microphone, a Rode microphone. Like it goes on top of my camera. It's for exterior.
Okay, yeah, I know which one. I think I might have one. The ones that clip, it's not that. It's like maybe as long as that, but it's a whole mic.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. So boom. So that was my first thing I bought that made it. That I researched. I was gonna buy the one just over it. I was like $80 more. No, I'm lying. It was like $30 more. This one that I bought was $69. That one was like $99.
Yeah.
Right. The only difference is that it's smaller.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, same quality. I watched like a million YouTube videos, bro. If not, I would have gone with the more expensive thing. It's more expensive, so it probably works better.
Yeah.
So I'm getting better at researching things before I buy them.
Bro, you got to, because then you start spending all this unnecessary ass bread.
Bro.
Yeah, I've been there too. I'd be like, when I was starting to buy lights for all the shows, all the concerts, I would just see him. I see one video, I'm like, oh yeah, that's the one. And then when I get it, I'm like, fuck, this shit not even compatible with what I have. Like, I should have paid more attention. But you learn like that though, bro. Like, you gotta, then that's key. Like, you gotta make some fumbles and mistakes to like know for the next time. Like, okay, well now I know what to do.
One thing I learned, so I was trying to buy pretty much studio lighting.
Yeah.
I was trying, so like, you know, I got this light here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get like a bigger light so it will look a lot more clear.
Yeah, the lighting. Yeah, I get
right.
What you're saying,
So it was like $200 for the studio light. Boom, same thing. At our job, $36. Same wattage and everything, bro. I bought some stuff from Dollar Tree. I bought that from Dollar Tree, bro. I've had that for a cool minute. Yeah. Some stuff it'll look like I bought it.
Was it $1?
How much was it, man?
I think it was like $4.
$4.
Oh, okay.
I got this is for when I do like I started, so when I do like videos like that,
Yeah.
boom, $6.99, bro. I started with little stuff and moved up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But sometimes the cheaper stuff lasts. You'd be surprised how long
You'd be
sometimes cheap
surprised.
stuff. You know what I mean?
You'd be surprised. Yeah.
Because you pay like $100, shit'll last you like 3 months.
Because then you start to learn too, like, there's certain stuff that you can keep and rely on, but like there's certain things that you gotta spend more money on. Like for example, like
Mike's
in the booth. That's like probably the most expensive thing in there is the mic. If not, then well, what am I doing all this for? You know, like if I can't produce that quality, and then you know, like doing podcast, mic, lights, mixers even matter, like
camera,
the programming you're using, all that. Yeah, it's a lot of work, bro. It's a lot of steps.
Cause look, that camera, I bought it. My second thing I bought off of researching.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I was gonna buy a camera, maybe that one was like maybe $100 more. It is almost the same thing. I think it was like a couple little specs that I didn't necessarily need because they were like photography specs.
Yeah, I think I have that one. I'm trying to see the SL3 or.
It's the T100.
Oh, okay, T100.
That's
okay,
the Rebel
okay,
T100.
Okay, Rebel T100. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna buy the Rebel T7. I was gonna buy the Rebel T7, and but I record video. I took pictures. I got some clean pictures with it too. That was the weekend I found myself being a photographer. You feel me? I was being a photographer for the whole weekend.
I might have to change my job.
I'm telling you, bro. Like when our names pop was gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, assistant manager. You know what I'm saying, the knowledge of forklifts. You know what I'm saying, show promoter, rapper. My man got like the list, bro.
Yeah.
You got more jobs than a Jamaican, African, and a Mexican, bro. Damn.
Nah, yeah, bro. I love the work and I love to be working, but like we were talking earlier, it's crucial to take a break.
Bro.
That's the season I'm at.
Battery.
Ooh.
You might have to.
What time is it?
It's at 32.
32.
It's flashing, so.
That's reasonable. What you got, like another 5-6 minutes out of it?
It's flashing.
Okay, so damn,
that happens to me.
I know. I thought I charged it. Forgive me, but before we go, tell the people where they can find you, social media and all that.
So, first off, shout out to my boy right here. Appreciate everyone here. It's a good vibe. Love the experience. You can find me on social media as Lil Neb, LILNEB. I'm on Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, Apple Music, YouTube, J&A Entertainment. Shout out to the J&A family. Shout out to all my fans and to everyone who's been supporting this journey. So, love y'all. Thank you.
Yeah, my man. You go peep out his music. Damn, Spotify? That's good. I'm trying to get my podcast. I got my podcast on Spotify. Before I go, I'm trying to get on Apple
How do you even do that?
Yeah.
How do you even do that? I was just thinking about that earlier.
I got this shit called Anchor FM. So that's actually my like this. I don't even gotta make a drop. Now I got the drop for it. Anchor FM, right? They pay you actually. They're your first advertisement. What I'm doing is basically their advertisement for you get like $5 a play. I think some cool though. Yeah, and then cool. They put it on everything. They put it on Spotify, Apple Music. They on Google Podcast. Put it on everything, bro.
That's pretty dope. That's
so
pretty dope.
It's you know what I'm saying. There's something I learned things I picked up on my own. You know what I mean? But
yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Go follow my boy. Check his music out. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be on the Work Buddies playlist. You know what I'm saying? Cause he's Work Buddy Plus, he music. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Shalom Israel, 963 DagrRoom podcast. Yeah.